Всем привет, с вами Ларикс, и мы продолжаем проходить Hogwarts Legacy. Так, и мы остановились на том, что изучили в прошлой серии заклинание трансфигурации, и нам надо побеседовать с профессором Уизли. Мне нужно с ней поговорить. Как раз вот у нас был урок, мы тут обучились, выучили заклинание, даже его поставили, вон у нас оно есть. Ага, на нее нельзя наложить, ладно. Так, что она нам скажет?
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Ого, мы даже с отличием можем закончить. Неожиданно. Задачи оказались полезными. Жаль, что пришлось столько времени потратить на задачи. Они довольно полезные оказались в любом случае.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Were your meetings with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various caves down by the lake connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Нет.
Not at all. I was, intrigued by stories of a giant squid and wanted to learn more. I encountered Scrope, who seemed delighted to share what he knew.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available.
Так, где этот манекен? Вот он. Я забыл аббревиатуру СОФ, что это обозначает. Это же у них какой-то итоговый экзамен в конце года учебного. Так.
Glad to see you were paying close attention to my demonstration of the
Something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
О, Себастьян объявился.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
Гоблидук. Это язык гоблинов, что ли?
Arresto momentum.
Просто моментом прикольное заклинание, мне нравится. Замедляет врага, подбрасывает. Можно ему нажмыхать. Ой, что там задания у нас надавали. И все по сюжету у нас основные. Так, поговорите с Амитом. Амит это, по-моему, парень, который у нас был на... Что-то мы там звезды в телескоп-то смотрели. Да? Он, по-моему. Лотгок попросил меня встретиться с ним в шахте гоблинов к югу от Хогвартса. Он также хочет, чтобы со мной кто-то был, кто говорит на гоблидуке. Так, Амит, понятно. 22 уровень, 21. Так, Себастьян, вот мы тебя давай сначала к тебе сбегаем. Ага. Что-то далеко. С Хогвартса выбежим, потом посмотрим, как добраться проще всего будет. О, кстати.
Oh dear, I shall get in trouble for this.
Блюм.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
Должно быть в заклинании я перепутал латинские слова перо и птица, потому что стоило мне открыть сумку в библиотеке, как они буквально выпорхнули оттуда. Вот это да.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Опять у нас этот Амид всплыл. Интересно. Зачем же Амид донес на тебя?
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
Если
I
будет
suppose
время,
I
я
could help
заскочу в
if
библиотеку.
I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
У нас еще доп-квестик. Ну, блин, опять собирательство это. Ладно, потом этим займемся. Себастьян нас ждет. Себастьян. Тогда вот он.
Practically competing with an elder.
Так, это мы в теплицу зашли, да? Нам сюда и не надо. Че на крыла не полетать? Ха-ха. Так, Хоксмит не даст полететь через себя. И сбоку тут облетим. Так, мы на месте.
Tips in the hat, if you please. I remember you. Your generosity helped me afford this rather exotic snake contraption. Very Salazar, isn't it? I could go on tour.
Красивая музыка. Так, а как он там? Туда нам. Кладбище, что ли?
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
Ну, мы пойдем на них.
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Ты еще и Поппи объявилась. Видимо, там продолжение у нас с драконом будет.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Да подеремся.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries. I will make you pay.
Expelliarmus!
I don't think I won't rest. I will make you pay.
Arrest them, momentum. Accio! Potato! Stupid!
Вот и нет больше гоблинов. Мерзкие гоблинцы. Это магия. Определенно магия. Так. Есть у них что-нибудь еще, чем поживиться тут? А магия. Вау. Магия на магии. О, это ж крапива. Крапива в снегу. Ой, там еще дальше лагерь. Да ё-моё, я думаю, всех перебил.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
В атаку!
Look at you. Well done. Let's get this over with.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Так, где чемодан-то? Вот он. Зайцы. Так, это вход в шахту? А, тут, по-моему, пауки я ходил.
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
Да
Oh,
ладно.
nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
Значит, там будет куча пауков. Прекрасно.
Lumos.
Lumos.
For better or for worse, we're in.
How nice of you to stop by.
Ты гоблин.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Большая шахта.
Lumos.
Lumos. Lumos.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Enjoy suffering, do you? I won't rest.
How many of Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Что они здесь ищут, интересно? Так, а здесь не пройти? Типа паутина.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Картину нашли. Так, где-то мое Вингардиум Левиоса. Так сделаем, я не знаю, с помощью Левиоса можно? Или нет? Вот так.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Красиво тут. О, это чумыш. А, вот же у меня еще есть Вингардиум Левиоса. А это что тогда? Стоп, что-то я запутался. Ой, не туда. Вингардиум Левиоса. А, ну эти можно передвигать. А это? А, это просто Левиоса. Это акция. Ладно. Окей. Просто себе наколдовал. А это можно сделать... Как-то так. Куда он делся?
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Интересно, вот если в дьявольские силки зайти без света, что они с нами сделают? Я на всякий случай выберу, если что, быстро наколдовать себе. А, ну они просто урон наносят. Понятно. Никаких спецэффектов. Эй, как это мерзко. Что-то для врача комнаты нашли. Какие-то полы. Надо будет потом в врача комнату забежать. Открыть вот эти все неизвестные предметы. Ой.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Over here! Spread this out longer than necessary.
Certainly cleared the room.
I don't know why Gryffindors get credit for bravery. We Slytherins are teeming with it.
And we're much more fun to fight with.
Это точно. Гриффиндорцы. Наконец-то подколки как-то начались на разные факультеты, на другие. Так, следуйте пещеру.
Revelio. We can have a look around in peace.
Куда сейчас нам двинуть-то?
Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
А, кстати, вот какие-то символы древние.
Confringo.
We should clear out these spider webs. Always seem to be in the way. Rune symbol above the cabin door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Так, проход открыли, а здесь что? Что это нам даст, если мы сюда залезем? А, тупик, понятно. Записи из дневника Исидоры. Когда я очнулась, перед глазами все расплывалось. Как я долго была без сознания. Помню лишь его глаза. Пустой взгляд. Пустой, потому что он уже не испытывал боли. А еще помню, как меня захлестнула эйфория, когда боль рассеялась. И потом все вокруг завертелось. Кажется, я ударилась головой, когда падала. Ни ушиба, ни ссадины нет, но в голове пульсирует боль. Надеюсь, это не черная смерть. Зато он больше не будет страдать.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Так, что мы тут еще найдем?
Revelio. Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Советуйте Себастьяну. Ну здесь больше никуда не пройти.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
Используйте магический проход. Ну да, там очевидно было, что можно пройти. Какая-то тут древняя магия. Или что это? Или проход какой-то специальный.
It has to fit.
Вот что мы искали. Я ж подходил к нему, думал, что это такое. Ага.
Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
Так, а основного у нас нет, да? Мы вот один нашли, второй. Надо центральный, видимо, найти. Что нам это только даст, непонятно.
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Mornweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Если ничего не говорить, гоблин по имени Лотгок. Я чуть не помню, что меня просили ничего не говорить. Ну, скажем Себастьяну, ладно. Мы с ним уже неплохие такие друзья, даже очень близкие.
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Ох ты козел какой. Я с ним тут, понимаешь, откровенничаю, он меня Да не горячись ты.
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
Ах ты козел. Вот ты козел. Ну ты козел. Ладно. Прошла дружба, похоже. Поспешила с выводами. Так, ну что, чем теперь займемся? Давайте, может, в библиотеку сбегаем. Подожди. Себастьян прислал мне сову, где сообщил, что у него есть повод надеяться на реликвию из книги, которая сможет помочь Ане. Империо, то есть новое заклинание. Забытое яйцо. А, вот давайте к Поппи сбегаем. Это оставим, наверное, на потом. Немножечко. 17 уровень, нифига. Мы как-то припозднились, видимо, с этими заклинаниями. Которые там темная магия, все дела. Так, отправляемся в Хоксмит. Быстренько сделаем.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
По-моему, прямо рядышком появились. Удачно.
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
Так, ты говорил, что у тебя есть новости о драконе. Но прежде чем мы это спросим, хочу я задать другие вопросики. Что тебе посылала
What
бабушка?
was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
А, шубары — это такие котики. С большими усами и пышным хвостом. Какими исследованиями занимается твоя
What
бабушка?
kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
Сны узы шлепи? Кто такие шлепи?
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Как можно отследить полет дракона?
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Нифига.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right, I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
Так, и куда
Here
мы
we are.
отправимся?
I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here.
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
Довольно просто, это может быть опасно, но определенно это будет опасно.
You're making this sound simple, but this is a dragon after all.
Hebrideans can be aggressive, but they're also clever. She caught on quickly enough when you showed her how to escape the tent. She'll understand why we're here once she sees her egg. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Да, именно надо отнести
If you're
яйцо.
right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
Копать и все.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No, it belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
Давай найдем
then.
дракона.
Let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Пошли в логово дракона. Ой, ой-ой.
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Где мы вообще оказались-то? Карта недоступна. Где вот... Где мы сейчас находимся? И понимай, как хочешь. Яички.
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays. We've done what we came to do.
Волка в овцу превратить. Жестоко.
Expelliarmus!
I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10 usually.
Лагерь браконьеров тут был. Ваши ячейки снаряжения заполнены. Да господи ты, боже мой. Почему вечно оно все заканчивается? Да, ладно. Надо будет в ручей комнату наведаться. Смити, ты где?
How charming. There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
Я сейчас прочитать не смогу письмо. Блин. Может, где-нибудь его в снаряжении? Вот. Смити, ты где? Я думал, ты присоединишься к нам на Борнео. Я знаю, что ты надеешься заработать на ринге, но настоящая золотая жила — это акромантилу. Ты не представляешь, сколько мы за Виолеттой заработали на днях. К тому же на Борнео весьма недурно. Скоро мы двинем дальше, может быть, в Египет. Как же здорово, что мы больше не привязаны к одному месту. До скорой встречи, Ангус.
I see the bridge wasn't spared her wrath either. Good thing it's fixable.
Reparo.
Fantastic. I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step.
Pity. She must have been starved to pick off a grapehorn.
Or just raring for a fight.
Кто такой? Что это за чудище? Траморок какой-то. Эй.
Quiet. What was that?
боевая девочка.
Over here. Wait here. I'll run ahead. Whenever you're ready, I'll follow your lead.
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
А куда дальше-то бежать? Эй.
Watch out. It's her domain. She'll make keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she's making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I
Успею,
normally
нет?
try, but we're well past. Get to that opening below her. If we can get to that entrance, we can get to the nest.
Так, она под вязалку начала давать. А давай бежим, бежим, бежим.
She's leaving. Quickly.
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken? Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Это гнездо у нее тут такое. Тонна. Офигеть.
That was brilliant. And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Она пыталась нас убить. Люди недооценивают существ.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it. And we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
И в мыслях не было.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
Кажется, нам еще предстоит с этими браконьерами разбираться. Просто так, я думаю, не оставят это все.
How could I have been so blind?
Так, яйцо мы вернули, наконец. Было довольно весело. Ну что ж, давайте на этом серию закончу. Будем продолжать уже в следующей. А с вами был Арикс. Всем спасибо, всем пока. Увидимся, услышимся уже в следующей серии.